Thanks for staying tuned. The world is moving fast, and digital skills are no longer optional. But in the Niger Delta, where youth unemployment remains high despite vast natural resources, the question isn't just about access, but direction. What digital parts truly matter, and how can young people navigate opportunity in an age of scams, limited infrastructure, and growing global competition? Well, today, we speak with a seasoned digital entrepreneur and forex trader, not about profit, but about purpose, skills, and the mindset shifts needed to build sustainable futures in the digital economy. My guest today on the program is Mfon Sambo, popularly known as FX High Priest, tech entrepreneur and CEO of Starpips Forex. You're welcome on Niger Delta today. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I'd like to start from the very foundation of this issue of digital skills and digital platforms. What is it like here in the Niger Delta region? Are the youths truly aware of this new wave of technology that seems to have taken over?
Well, I would say yes. To some extent, actually, the youth are really involved in tech. This generation is kind of different from the last one. So the youth are actually informed. People are actually making money through digital skills and so on. Yes, youths are aware of what is going on, and they are taking advantage of it.
Okay, so if they are really aware of what is going on, could you tell us the digital skills that are high in demand, both locally and globally, and how the youth of the Niger Delta region can access training in those areas?
Okay, one of them is forex trading. Okay. Actually, I don't know if there is anything as interesting as a business that can give you money, while you're chilling. Right? Forex is that business. In fact, there are so many skills. There's so many digital skills that can give you money. Okay. In tech, we have so many things under tech. We have Forex itself. So if you have the skill, you can actually...
So how do they access learning of the skills? Okay.
First, I'd like you to know that, some of the things you see online, this is the part traders don't really like to talk about, especially mentors. Some of the parts you see online is actually not the way it is, right? But some people have a way of selling something to you in a way that you're likely going to buy because they know how to trick the youth. But yeah, there are many ways you can actually access the skill. Okay. There are many people talking about the skill. We have mentors who can actually, hold you by the hand and put you through the processes. We have online, you can actually acquire the knowledge. We have YouTube channels actually, built just to teach people how to actually trade the Forex market. But I would recommend you actually pass through someone that has this knowledge and, acquire the knowledge from the person. It's easier that way.
Physically or virtually?
It depends on you, right? Okay. Some people can actually learn online and some can't. Okay. But I think physical facility, physical mentorship is the best.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the issue of trust deficit. You had mentioned it a little bit, but I want you to expatiate on it. Okay. There are conversations around scams and get-rich-quick schemes that eventually end up ruining people. You fall into depression and begin to wonder, why did I get into this in the first place? And yes, agreed that there could be people who are genuinely into the business, for instance, tech, Forex, and they're making it genuinely and legitimately. But then there are also the scam aspect of it. How can a young person in the Niger Delta region be able to differentiate these scams from what's original, authentic?
Okay, actually, first of all, I'd like you to know that Forex itself is not a scam, right? So this scam comes from, the people claiming to be traders when they're actually not. And this is what I like saying. Recently, we talked about, we had a program where I talked about the lifestyle pressure in Forex. Guys are trying to look up to those that are displaying lifestyle on the social media, but that is not really the case. Forex trading itself does not really want you to do much, right? You don't really have to put yourself out there just to prove that you're a trader, because it's a business you can do on your own, actually.
Okay.
So the scam actually exists, but how you can, access the right knowledge source is by following up whosoever you want to learn from.
Okay.
All right, just follow them up for as long as you want to. The forex market is there for life, right?
Okay.
Trust me, the market is not shutting down. So at any time you come in, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So just follow who you want to learn from for as long as you want, and then see do not look at their lifestyle, but look at their results, their analysis, all right, what they put out there, their level of knowledge, and all of that. I think that is more important than the lifestyle they display on the social. Let them have a community where they share free resources, so you see what they have in them before you choose to follow them. Do not spend money when you're not supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, talking about learning digital skills outside forest,
Okay.
do you think we have in the Niger Delta enough digital infrastructure to cater for the growing needs of digital skills of the Niger Delta youth?
Well, talking about infrastructures, except maybe the government chooses to come in, which I would really want them to invest into this, because not like a physical skill, like should I say hard skill, doesn't pay. But trust me, the world is shifting towards the digital, side. So if we have, people sponsoring people, the youth to actually learn tech, learn digital skills instead of, becoming mechanics and the rest. Mechanics are actually doing well, but trust me, if you have what it takes to actually stay home and make money, you'll be more relaxed, make more sense. So I don't think we have that much of infrastructures to, carry everybody along. But if we have the intervention of the government, we can, of course.
Well, I'm wondering how digital professionals can step in towards ensuring that we boost what is obtainable here in the Niger Delta region. Do they have a crucial role to play?
Yeah, they do actually. I talked about following up who you want to learn from. In the process, you can actually learn something from them without having to pay. So these guys, the people that are already professional, you don't have to charge money for everything. At least, do introductory classes, let people learn something from there. It makes a lot of sense if you can actually help someone. If you have a major role to play as someone who is a professional, do not charge for everything. People are looking up to you, and if you're putting prices on everything, it will be difficult for someone that is looking up to you to actually survive.
Okay, well, this is going to be your parting shot, and I want you to dwell on the digital economy. And let's say you're speaking to a room packed with Niger Delta youths now. What would you say should be their focus, the mindset, when it comes to tapping into the vast wealth that the digital economy has to offer?
Okay, actually, this is it. When people see traders, tech guys, and every other person making money online, they feel like it is that easy. It is not that easy. It is also not that hard, right? Your mindset towards anything you want to achieve is crucial, right? If you're looking at a trader, you're looking at a tech guru, right? As someone that is where you want to be, you have to ask them question. How did you get there, right? The mindset some of the people have is the reason why we can't really carry them along, because it's a little bit difficult when you're trying to tell them, see, you have to learn this thing first before you get to this point where I am. They will accept, but trust me, behind your back, they are trying to make that money fast. So I'm telling you right now, it is not that easy. It is also not that hard. It requires dedication. It requires time, right? If you're learning Forex, trust me, you're not supposed to learn. You're not studying Forex like you're studying to pass exams. You should be studying like you're studying to know, because when you fail the exam the Forex market gives you, you lose money, right? So that is it. It is very important for you to have a ready mindset towards the market. Just focus on learning, Try to acquire the knowledge before you try making money.
Indeed, so there's no room for hanky-panky or trial and error in the business. Thank you very much, tech entrepreneur, CEO of Starpips Forex, and Fun Sambo, FX High Priest, for coming on Niger Delta today. We appreciate your coming on the program.
Thank you for your input,
Thank
sir.
you.
That was the size of Niger Delta today. Really packed, but then we were able to pull it off. Thank you very much for sticking around with us up until this moment. My name is Xavier Robert, wishing you a terrific afternoon. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Hours?
And I am Averus Wagane Ebo. Bye for now.